Yo, what is going on everyone? Memory here. It is that time again to make this video, much like I made the video for the fall season of anime where I let you all know what I was going to be watching for that season. We're going to be doing the same thing for the winter season of anime, and the fall video I made was really long. Like, it was a ridiculous length. It was 31 minutes long, something like that. I'm really hoping this video isn't that long. I don't think it should be, honestly, because I'm actually prepared this time. In the fall, I was literally going one by one, telling you all which series I was going to be watching, when beforehand I didn't even know what I was going to be watching. So, came prepared this time. I actually know what I'm going to be watching for the winter beforehand. Before making this video, I actually knew. I marked them all as planned to watch, and you guys are seeing the list right here on your screen, so you can screenshot this. You've probably been looking at it already. Just take a quick glance or do nothing. Really don't care. I just wanted to make this easier for myself, and I don't want this video to be 31 minutes long like the fall video was, but it might end up being that long anyway. But we're just gonna go over the synopsis, the genres, the studios, my little thoughts. I don't really know a whole lot about these, but I do know a little bit about some of them, so we're gonna get right into it. We're using My Anime List, which My Anime List does it by popularity, I believe. I was trying to click sort over here, like you can hear me and see me. You can hear the mouse clicking, you can see me clicking it, but it's not working. So we're just gonna deal with the popularity thing. The most popular series is at the top, and the least popular is at the bottom. So that's how this thing's going to go. We're gonna start with the first series, which I always mispronounce, Dararar X2 or Season 2 or whatever of Ketsu, which is the third and final core of the second Dararar season. So there you go. I haven't watched any of Dararar, which I want to. Sloan really hasn't been on me a whole lot about it, but she's definitely recommended the series to me. She told me it's her favorite anime series of all time, and I've heard tons of good things about the series. It's just never have got to it. I believe the first two seasons are on Netflix, which is a plus because I watched a good amount of anime on Netflix, I'd say. So whenever I do get to it, we'll be definitely checking it out on Netflix, the first two seasons. I don't know if any of the other ones are on there or if they're going to be on there, but whatever. Next one we have Assassination Classroom Season 2. My brother has watched the first season, and he's really freaking hyped for the second season. I personally haven't watched the first season, but it's another one that I want to get to eventually. I don't know when that will be, but eventually I do want to. So for Assassination Classroom fans, I bet you're hyped for this second season because I've heard this from my brother. This is pretty awesome and pretty hilarious. So yeah, next up we have Gate Season 2, which I was hoping we'd have Gate for the fall. They'd have it 24 episodes, but they split it up into two cores, and they're making us wait to the winter, which is already here, which is crazy to think about. But Gate, I love my Gate. Hype for Gate, honestly. Just really hyped to see my girl Rory because, in my opinion, she was the second best girl of the summer behind Tamori, and I can't wait to see Rory back in action. And all of the characters, I honestly loved all of the characters of Gate, and I'm ready for it. I can't wait. Next up, we have Snow White with the Red Hair, Season 2, which I didn't watch the first season. I probably should have. Just, I don't know. When I first saw it in the summer, I was like, this seems kind of cheesy to me, and I don't know if I'm going to like this or not, so I never watched it. I probably should have watched it. It's by Bones as well. But I'm going to be missing out on Season 2 in the winter. I might eventually watch Season 1. I don't know, because I heard it's an awesome romance. But yeah, gonna have to miss out on that one for the winter, Season 2. Next up, we have Ajin, which is by Polygon Pictures, man. Polygon Pictures did Knights of Sidonia. They've also done, I don't know what else they've done, but they've done Knights of Sidonia, which Knights of Sidonia, both Season 1 and Season 2, was awesome. I love the CGI. I love the animation. Polygon Pictures did an awesome job with Knights of Sidonia, in my opinion. I can't wait to see what they do with Ajin. It's an adventure, horror, mystery, seinen, supernatural. I think we have like a brief synopsis here. It shouldn't be that long. Here we go. Ajin are humans that cannot die. 17 years ago, they first appeared on a battlefield in Africa. From then on, more of their kind are discovered within the human society. Their rarity in appearance means that for experimental purposes, the government will generously reward anyone who captures one. In the present day, for what a certain high school student expects to be a typical summer holiday, his life is about to be turned unexpected. So, from the cover, I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of get like a God Eater type of vibe from it. Like there's going to be a lot of blood and gore and aliens, kind of, what the fuck was that? Monstrous creatures, some shit like that. I mean, look at the synonyms, Ajin, demi-human, so we're going to have some kind of weird alien life forms. I don't know what the fuck it's going to be, but I get like God Eater vibes from it. I don't know, but Polygon Pictures, I think they'll do a terrific job with it. I'm definitely excited to check this one out. Even though it's a horror mystery, and I told you guys it's probably around the least favorite genres for me, Still going to check it out just because of Polygon Pictures and because I heard the manga is actually pretty damn good. So Ajin, definitely looking forward to it. I bet you guys are too. A lot of people are hyped for Ajin. Next one we have Ano Kanata No Fourth Rhythm by Gonzo, drama, romance, school, sci-fi. And by looking at the cover, I don't know if it's just me, once again, kind of get Sky Wizards Academy vibes from it, which we all know how that was for the summer. Goddamn terrible. In a world where flying is as simple as riding a bicycle, well, I wish that was real. There's a popular sport called flying circus. The protagonist once had a bright future ahead of him in that field of sports, but due to an overwhelming defeat in addition to a certain other reason, wonder what that reason is, he has left that field. However, he meets the transfer student Kurashina Asuka and regains his passion as he teaches her how to fly. Interesting. With his situation changed, he participates once again in the flying circus. Just how high will he be able to fly this time with Asuka at his side? This is a love story about the two who met while soaring in the skies and the friends surrounding them. So, I don't know, the premise is a little unique. We have a lot of people flying in the sky. We have a guy who loses his passion for a sport but then comes back to the sport when he has to teach this girl who wants to learn the sport. Looks like we have some cuties on the cover here. I don't know. We'll see what this one brings us. As a drama, romance, school, sci-fi. I'm going to check it out. Give it the 3-episode test. This is one I'm kind of iffy on. You guys might be too. Just because I get that Sky Wizards Academy vibe from it. But maybe it'll be good. Who knows? We might get a good romance there. I don't know. Next one we have Boku da Kage ga Inai Machi. Which this one from A1 Pictures. This sounds really interesting and really freaking awesome if you ask me. I know we've seen stuff like this before in anime, but I'm kind of hyped for this one. Struggling manga author Satoru Fujinuma is beset by his fear to express himself. However, he has the supernatural ability of being forced to prevent deaths and catastrophes by being sent back in time before the incident occurred. See, right there I was like, holy shit, I might like this. Repeating time until the accident is prevented. One day he gets involved in an accident that has him framed as a murderer. So, kind of like Rampo Kitan, framing people as a murderer, shit like that. Probably not as bad as Rampo Kitan. I don't know, it's not even here yet, whatever. Desperate to save the victim, he sends himself back in time only to find himself as a grade schooler 1 month before fellow classmate Kaio Hinazuki went missing. Satori now embarks on a new quest to save Kaio and solve the mystery behind her disappearance. So, this one, definitely a unique premise, I must say. It's really unique. Now that I read it now, man, I'm kind of looking forward to this one. We have a psychological sin and supernatural from A1 Pictures. There's probably going to be some mystery, maybe some drama tied in there as well. We'll see. But this one, definitely looking forward to. Look at the cover. The cover, I think A1 Pictures is going to do a brilliant job with this one. I believe A1 Pictures has another anime they're working on. Yeah, right here. The Sword Art Online ripoff, people are calling it. Hai to Genso no Grimoire. It's called like Grimoire of Fantasy and Ash or something. Action, adventure, fantasy, drama. So, Grimgar, Fantasy, and Ash. I was right, okay. So, why are we here? Why are we doing this? Before Haruhiro had realized what happened, he was surrounded by darkness. Why was he here? Where was here? Even now, he still didn't know. Those around him were the same as him. No one remembered anything other than their own names, and when they emerged from the darkness, the world that awaited them seemed like something out of a video game. In order to survive, Haruhiro forms a party with the others, learns fighting skills, and as a soldier in the reserve force, takes his first steps into the world of Grimgar. What awaits him there, he doesn't know. This is the story of an adventure born from the ashes. So, I mean, I gotta admit, it kind of sounds a lot similar to Sword Art Online, and I really think it's going to be a lot similar to Sword Art Online. That's all I'm going to say. Just how it sounds, how it looks, the cover. I believe it's one of the few PVs that I actually have watched. I still need to watch a lot of the other ones. I need to get to that soon, by the way. But it is one of the few PVs I have watched, and I definitely get Sword Art Online vibes from it. But we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully, I mean, it doesn't get the same amount of hate as Sword Art Online is. Probably will, because people are going to be like, oh, this is the Sword Art Online ripoff, or this is just like Sword Art Online, and then there's just fucking rated a 0 and be done with it, or a 1, because that's what my anime list goes to, a 1. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that one though. If it's like Sword Art Online, I'm a big Sword Art Online fan, so I would probably love the hell out of that one. And the next one we have Musaigen no Phantom World by Kodo Animation, Action Fantasy Supernatural. Let's see what we got here. In the near future, spirits and monsters are in full sight. A boy leads a group of people with special abilities as they plot against a massive organization that takes advantage of a certain incident and eventually know the truth about their world in the process. So, synopsis, not really anything special, not really that unique. The English name, Myriad Colors, Phantom World. Kyoto Animation, Action Fantasy Supernatural. This one, I don't really know. It's an iffy one, I'd say, too. We have some cuties on the cover. We have that dude in the background. I believe he has green hair. I don't know, green or black. I can't really tell from here. I'm probably blind or some shit, but this one kind of iffy, question mark as of right now, but I'm going to check it out. See what we got next. Let's see. We have Dagashi Kashi, which I don't have as planned to watch right now, but a lot of people are saying that this is awesome and it's really funny. And for the summer, I skipped out on Himoto. For this season, I skipped out on Osomatsu, which those are straight up comedies, and I believe this one is just going to be one of those straight up comedies. And I don't know, I'm just not really into straight up comedy. I don't know. If it's really good and people are telling me, oh man, you need to freaking watch this, then I will pick it up. But as of right now, I'm saying no. Just because I like series that have comedy in them, but not just a straight up comedy where, like, yeah, if you guys get what I'm saying, I hope you do get what I'm saying. You probably don't, but whatever. Dimension W by Studio 3HZ. I've never heard of them, but Dimension W, really looking forward to this one. Honestly, I've read a little bit about it and heard some about it. In the year 2072, the world's energy problem seems solved by a network of cross-dimensional electric field conductors, coils, that extract energy from a seemingly infinite source. That source is the W dimension, a fourth plane that exists beyond the X, Y, and Z dimensions. In the world, unofficial illegal coils harness powers that the police can't hope to counter. Dealing with these coils is the job of coil-hating repo man Kyoma, who's running with the unique coil android Mira leads the two to form a reluctant partnership. This one, I'm really looking forward to, honestly. So this girl we have on the cover here is an android. This guy, the repo man, who is getting rid of all these illegal coils. We have that sweet-ass, dope-ass car in the background. I don't know what these coils are. We don't know, honestly, but I don't know what the meaning of the car is. Maybe the coils have something to do with these cars that maybe turn into something. I don't know. But it's a sci-fi and seinen by Studio 3HZ, which I've never heard of them. I don't know if you guys have. They might be a new studio or they might just be emerging now. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to this one. It seems like Funimation has already picked it up, so that's awesome. So Dimension W, one I'm definitely looking forward to. Next one we have Kono Subarashii Sekai ni Shukifuku wo by Studio Dean. Adventure, comedy, fantasy, romance, supernatural. Looks like we have some cuties on this page as well. That little dude hiding in the background there. Looks like we may have some witches. The life of Sato Kazuma Hikio Mori, who likes games, all too soon came to an end because of a traffic accident. It was supposed to, but when he woke up, a beautiful girl who called herself a goddess was in front of his eyes. Hey, I have got something a little nice for you. That sounds kind of perverted. Oh, want to go to another world? Oh, maybe it wasn't. You can only take one thing of your choice along with you. Ooh, okay. Then I'll take you. From here on, the great adventure of subjugating the Demon King will begin for the reincarnated Kazuma, or so one would think, but it's the labor for obtaining food, clothing, and shelter that begins. Despite Kazuma wanting to live in peace, the goddess keeps causing problems one after another, and eventually they attract the attention of the Demon King's army. So, we got another Demon King. We see Demon Kings all the damn time. I don't know. Anime, they just love, the Japanese people love demon lords, demon kings, whatever, but this one kind of iffy for me as well. I don't know, a little unique, I guess, because we have a goddess who comes and takes this guy to another world, and he can only take one thing with him. I want to know what he takes with him, honestly, I really do. So this one, I'll be looking out for. It's one of those iffy ones as well, but I'll be checking it out. Next one we have from PA Works, one I'm really looking forward to just because it's PA Works. Haru Chica, which is a mystery romance school slice of life, and they actually get the title from the two characters' names, which is awesome, I think. Haruta and Chika are members of their high school wind instrument club that is on the verge of being shut down. The two are childhood friends, and they spend their days practicing hard while also trying to recruit new members. When a certain incident happens within their school, they work together to solve it. There's going to be feels in this one. There's going to be drama. Even though it's not listed there, it's a mystery romance school slice of life. There's going to be some drama in there, and the feels are going to be present, definitely. Just if you know PA Works is working on something, PA Works works, that was pretty sweet. You know there's going to be feels, and the visuals are going to be awesome. The animation's going to be awesome. So definitely looking out for this one, but a lot of you are too, just because PA Works is behind it. I mean, for which one? Charlotte. It was, I didn't know anything about Charlotte, but I was like, PA Works is behind it. It's going to be awesome. So, and Charlotte turned out alright. I like Charlotte. Divine Gate we have next by Studio Parrot. I believe this is based off of a game, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look real quick. Yes, the source is game. Action, fantasy, sci-fi. Let's read what it's about. When the Divine Gate opened, the living world, the heavens, and the underworld became connected. Okay. Ushering an era of chaos where desires and conflict intersect. To restore order, the World Council is formed. As peace is restored, the Divine Gate becomes an urban legend. In that world, boys and girls deemed fit by the World Council are gathered. They are ones who aim to reach the gate for their personal objectives. Those who reach the gate can remake the world. What lies beyond the gate? When they reach the door, will the world change? Will it be the past that changes, or will it be the future? Really looking forward to this one. I don't know anything about the game. I don't even know if the game is out yet. It might not be out, but I might get the game, actually. I mean, this sounds pretty sick. It's pretty unique, I must say, and I'm really looking forward to Divine Gate. I think we're going to have an awesome cast of characters just by looking at this cover picture right here. I think I'm going to love all of the characters, especially this guy right here, just like, oh, I don't give a fuck about the world. This dude, too. Like, damn, and this, is that a girl? I think all these three right here, they look like they don't fucking care about anything, and then this dude just like, oh, hell yeah, let's fucking do it. I think I'm going to like all of these characters, but Divine Gate, one I'm looking forward to. Let me know your guys' thoughts, what you know about Divine Gate. I don't even know if a PV or anything is out yet. Next one we have by Haru. We have a bunch of genre tags on this one. We have Undefeated Beaumont Chronicle. I'm not going to try and say the Japanese name, sorry guys, but it's an action ecchi fantasy harem romance school supernatural. Wow, let's see what we got here. Lux, a former prince of an empire named Arcadia that was overthrown via rebellion 5 years ago. 5 years earlier, Lux accidentally trespasses in a female dormitory's bathing area, sees the kingdom's new princess Leasharte naked, and incurs her wrath. Leasharte then challenges Lux to a drag ride duel. Drag rides are ancient armored mechanical weapons that have been excavated from ruins all around the world. Lux used to be called the strongest Drag Knight, but now he's known as the undefeated weakest. Drag Knight because he's the undefeated weakest Drag Knight because that was weird. He will absolutely not attack in battle. After his duel with Leasharte, Lux ends up attending the female-only academy that trains royals to be Drag Knights. I don't know, these names got me fucked up, but this one sounds kind of cliche to me, but we're probably going to have a lot of hot-ass girls. We're going to have maybe some good action. Lurchi's behind it. They're known for doing pretty alright stuff, I'd say. And I don't know, this one may be one of those iffy ones with some cute girls, a lot of action, cliche elements there, harem elements, but we'll see how it turns out. This one, definitely going to be checking out just because it's an ecchi harem and I love those, especially with action. So yeah, next one we have Princess Stride Alternative by Madhouse. I have this one on my plan to watch just because of Madhouse. I know it's a sports anime and I'm not really into sports anime. Like, the only one I've watched is Ping Pong the Animation, which that was awesome, by the way. Ping Pong the Animation, whew, damn. The series is about an extreme form of sport known as Stride. It involves 6 players on a team that runs relay races, so we have some kind of track and field thing going on here. The story takes place at Honen Academy, where first-year high school students Takuro Fujiwara and Nana Sakurai try to recruit members for their Stride Club. They request Riku Yagami to join with the help of Takuro and Nana. Their goal is to compete and win the End of Summer, a top competition hosted in Japan alongside other schools. So, looks like we have a track and field thing kind of going on here. Madhouse is behind it, so the animation is probably going to be terrific. So definitely going to be checking this one out, even though it's a sports anime, like I said. Next one we have, which I am not going to try and say the name, but I watched the PV for this yesterday, and it is sick. I think I'm really going to like this one. I believe it has another name. Let's see here. The East German Army 666th TSF Squadron. Black Marks. Okay, so that could be said for it. Black Marks are a special forces unit tasked with assaulting Beta forces through unconventional tactics. Specifically, they target Lux and Magnus Lux to deny the Beta the advantage of ranged firepower. The orders are given the topmost priority such that it is common practice for the 666th to ignore Allied distress calls that would result in deviation from their original mission, even if only for a short moment. The 666th Squadron mostly operates MiG-21s, with their squadron commander Iris Dena Bernhard piloting an MiG-21 PF. A lot of wording there, a lot of weird wording, and we got the fucking Devil Squadron 666, but yeah, I guess we can call it Black Marks because that name is really, yeah. But I saw the PV for this, and I think I'm really going to love it. It's an action, drama, mecha, military, sci-fi, right up my alley. Probably going to love it. Next one we have is Active Raid, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce that Japanese name. Holy shit. Active Raid, Special Public Security 5th Division, 3rd Mobile Assault 8th Unit. Holy shit. That is a long-ass title. That may be the longest I've ever seen, honestly. Set in a part of Tokyo that has descended into a quagmire, the story follows Unit 8 of the 5th Special Public Security Section's 3rd Mobile Assault Division, popularly called the 8th, so we can just call it the 8th, thank God, who don powered armor will wear exoskeletons to counter the rise in crime. So there's probably not going to be a whole lot going on here, just police forces stopping bad guys, but it's a mecha, sci-fi, police, like I just said, of course. It looks pretty interesting, the cover, maybe some good animation as they catch these bad guys, I don't know, but it looked pretty interesting to me, so I marked it on my plan to watch. It might be a short, I don't know. The next one we have Luck and Logic, which just came about, just recently actually got announced, and it's an anime original from Dogo Kobo, and Lantis also behind it as well, Bushy Road. And like I said, it's an anime original. Look at the cover, it looks pretty awesome. In the year LC 922, mankind faces unprecedented crisis. Following the conclusion of a 100-year war on the mythical world of Tetra Heaven, the losing Majin sought a safe haven and invaded the human world Septia. The government is forced in fighting by employing logicalists belonging to ALCA, a special police that protects the streets from foreigners of another world. Logicalists are given a special power that allows them to enter a trance with goddesses from the other world. One day, Yoshi Chica Tsurugi, a civilian who is lacking logic and lives peacefully with his family, meets the beautiful goddess Athena while helping people escape from a Majin attack. She wields the logic that Yoshi Chica needs, or that Yoshi Chica that should have been lost. This leads Yoshi Chica to an unexpected destiny with Athena. The future of the world depends on the luck and logic and these logicalists. So, pretty unique premise, I must say. It's an action fantasy. Don't really know much about this, but I'm looking forward to it, honestly. It just recently came about. Like, it literally just got announced a week ago, I'm pretty sure. And we'll see what Luck and Logic has to bring us. It's an anime original, like I said. I don't know if we have anything else. Sushi Police, I believe that's an anime short. I think that's going to be pretty funny. I'm just watching it because it's short, but I mean the cover, not going to read the description, but it looks pretty funny and it sounds pretty funny, so I'm going to be checking it out. And I believe that's it for the TV series. For OVAs, just going to briefly go through this. The Testament of Sister New Devil Burst OVA, hell yeah. The Sky Wizard Academy OVA, I will be watching that probably just because there's a lot of fan service. Yeah. Let's see if we have anything else here. No. Movies. I actually didn't plan on watching any movies because I scrolled through all of them and none of them piqued my interest. If anyone's get announced, though, I'll probably tell you guys or make an announcement or news video. I don't know. Charlotte Special, definitely going to be watching that. Oh, hell yeah. And I believe that's it. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of my winter anime lineup. What are you going to be watching? I would love to hear in the comments below. The winter season is coming very, very fast, and I'm excited to get into it. We're almost done with the fall, which is just crazy to think about. Hopefully, I will be active during this winter season. I really want to be active just because all the bullshit with the fall season, I couldn't. But now that everything's good, hopefully I'll be able to be active on the main channel. I'll be able to pump out reviews for some of this stuff. So yeah, that about wraps up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Peace out.